So we finally made it to Playa del Carmen and we've officially moved here. So we went house hunting and we saw a couple properties. This is the first community we checked out, which had really nice amenities, but it was kind of a ghost town. But within that community, this is the first house we saw. It was quite large. We loved that room with the bunk beds, great for entertaining, had a nice pool. It also had maid quarters and the kitchen was a good size, but there was this weird rock garden on the inside, which I thought was a waste of space. I did like the open risers going up. A common theme for every house we're looking at is a full bath in every single bedroom. This house had that, and it also had a maid quarter, which was cool. I did not like the backyard view though. The privacy was non-existent. This is just a quick street view and we're on to the next house. This house was amazing. It was massive, like 6,500 square feet, which is way too big, but I did enjoy the backyard. The kitchen had a built-in grill, which was cool. All those doors opened up, which we loved, and then the open to above was all the way to the third or fourth floor. But this house, like I said, is just absolutely massive. It was a new house, and I think it was previously lived in for about a year, but there was a lot of wear and tear. Like the kitchen island was coming apart. It looked like the epoxy that held all the panels together was coming apart. All the walls are kind of dinged and dirty. Some of the cabinets and the closet organizers were getting a little weathered and peeling. So there was a lot to not like about this house. It also had like 8 different air conditioners, which could probably be pretty expensive if they failed, but it was a great space. Off the upper floor where the primary is located, there's this terrace that has rough-ins for a built-in outdoor grill. This was the third house we saw, which is far too small, and it had a loft and only 2 bedrooms. Doesn't work with kids or trying to entertain. Couldn't also access the backyard, but it was one of the better backyards. This house we absolutely loved. It's fully custom and it had a bunch of arches and a lot of storage. It was really well designed and lots of entertaining space and lots of possibilities to add possibly a 5th or 6th bedroom. Had a really nice upper terrace area, and it had solar panels, which is great. It has a jungle view. No one's going to build behind you. The build quality on this house was top notch. We haven't seen anything quite like this one. We did really enjoy the fact that there would be a lot of privacy and it's conservation behind us, so they'll never build there. This community, like I said, also has a bunch of cenotes and walking trails, which is quite nice. This is a different house in a different community, one we actually really enjoyed and we really liked it. It's all fully furnished, comes with everything you see. Again, this one, top-notch build quality, finishes are amazing, which I can appreciate. It's not overly huge, but it has everything we're looking for. This house was clearly built to entertain, which we can appreciate. This area with the built-in bar and the movie room type vibe is my favorite. On the upper floor, all the bedrooms are decorated perfectly. It kind of fits our vibe and our style. Like I said, every room is quite large. They all have their own full bath and washroom. The laundry is also located upstairs, which is convenient. The primary bath also has a super fancy toilet that has an automatic toilet seat. We spent half the day looking at houses, and then we met up with my father-in-law and brother-in-law and went out to eat at a French-Canadian restaurant here in Playa del Carmen. Then we left them and went to the kids' playground. We just took time to unwind, appreciate our settings, and take it all in. And that's how we ended the day.